Hi, in previous video we already explained a brief detail about the surface. Now in this video we will add some label to our surface. First of all we will select the surface. Once we select the surface, then we can see here the label option. We can add label from here. Or if we are not going to select the surface, then we can go to the annotate. Once we go to the annotate, from here we can see the add labels option also here. Go to the annotate, and next in this corner you will see the add labels option. So click here. Once you click here, you will see different type of list. You can see here surface. If you are not drawing this surface, you can add labels, figure, parcel, feather line, alignment, each and everything, all detail is here. For this all option you can add the labels whatever you want. Now we have only surface. We can go to the surface and we can add different type of labels from here. So if you click on this surface, also you can go to the labels, and from here you can see all direct labels. Add surface labels, slope labels, you can add slope labels, you can add spot elevation label, you can add spot elevation on grid. For example, if you have a grid, you can add also spot elevation on grid. So if you have contour singles, you can add contour singles. If you have multiple contours, you can also add a multiple contours label. So we will add at this time contour multiple labels. So once you click, you can see in the command box it's asking you there specify first point. So we will specify a first point here, and it's ask you specify the next point. So we will specify the point which one is crossing all the contours. So if it's some is remaining, you can again go and click here. You can just go here to this line. If some contours is remaining, you can see that your labels is here successfully shown. So if you want to do some changing for these labels, you can easily do it. So how you can edit the labels and how you can change color and text style. First of all, we need to change the text style. From here we can easily change the text style. We can enter from our keyboard ST. Once we enter ST, we can see this option from here. Okay, so click ST. This box will open. From here you can select your required format. From here which one you want to select. So here just need to select bold and click apply and OK. So our standard text style is like this. So first of all we will select these all labels, and next we will go to the property. From here you can just click and go to the property. Once this property tab is open, we will zoom like this, then we can see our labels whenever we are going to change. So here we have different type of option: display, contour, light, masking. We will off first of all the mask. We don't need the mask, which we have the mask. Also here is again the mask. For this one you can see it. We will turn off all the mask. So now we have these major contours, existing major contours label. Once you click on this in the existing contours label, here we have this existing contour, and you click on this. In here we have the minor contours label, so we can edit it. Existing major labels, and now we need to go to create and edit. Once we go to create and edit, this box will open, and from here we can see this small pencil. We will click on this. Once we click on this, easily this box will open, and here we have a lot of detail. First of all, information from the journal. You can select your text style, but whatever you want, you have different type of text styles. You can just select it. So here is the layout. This is the important tab. So from here we can just see the details. So you can just give the name here. Visibility is true, level location is okay, and here is the content. So if you want to write something with this, you can just go to these three dots and you can add something. If you want to add levels, so for example I'm going to add EL. You can just add it here, but we don't need to add because it will be much complicated. If you want to add something from here, description or surface elevation, you can do it easily from here. So for this purpose I will just do it to, or I will just decrease it 1.75 the text height, and from here I will change the color. Let me select the color. For this one is, let's say, magenta color. So click OK. Once you select magenta color, also you can change this X and Y offset if you want to change, and also if you want to change some other option, line weight or any other thing, you can just easily change it from here. If this is the background mask, you can see that here we have the background mask for the text. You can just make it false, so this background mask will be removed automatically. Apply, OK, and you can click on apply and OK, and same as it is you can do it for the minor. So click here create edit and click on this small pencil. Once you click this pop-up menu will open same as it is the measure. You can just make it 1.7, 1.75, and also you can just change the color from here whatever you want, magenta color, or you can just make it yellow. So click apply and also make it the mask false, background mask false, apply, okay, and okay. Now you can see that your text is changed successfully. So this is now your labels which we change successfully. If you want to change or add any other label, for example, sometimes some contour is missing, like here we have this missing contour. So for this you can just select the contours, go to the labels and select the single contour label. So once you select the single contour label, you can add manually which small contours is remaining. You can see that, okay, the magenta color is for the major contour, you can see it here, okay. Which one is remaining, you can add it manually very successfully, okay. Where you want, which area you want, which contour is remaining with the single contour, you can edit. So this is the process for the edit label and make it okay.